More game action.
You've got this very powerful machine gun, but try not to use it until your 120mm gun runs out. And it is also very useful for air attacks. The phalanx gun is also very powerful, but be careful because it tends to overheat pretty easily.
All right, the cannon must be carefully aimed to maximize a shot's effectiveness, taking into account distance, speed, terrain, and the circumference of your object.
I don't understand one word that you just said.
All right, aim real careful like, you understand?
Got
All right,
it, got
you see
it.
a shot to travel longer distances, the gun should be raised. Aim a lot lower for closer targets.
Obviously, keep a close eye on your number of rounds being fired. Conserve and only shoot when you've got a clear shot.
Keep those laser-guided missiles for battle against enemy helicopter attacks. You'll know you have a clear shot when you can get a computer lock on the chopper.
Use the smoke screen when you're fighting multiple enemies. The smoke will serve as a cloak for your tank, and when the enemy can't see you, they won't fire at you.
Our smart tank commanders use the smoke screen to move their gun turret around and look for an enemy to lock onto. When the panel lights up, it means that the enemy's in range.
In the event that
In this theater, you're limited to 5 air support calls over the course of 16 missions, so use them wisely.
look for the supply depots, and these are restricted areas, so drive close to them before entering. These depots will also target the numerous Scud attacks.
I love it when you talk Army, Krista. Now, when you do stop at these supply depots, you're able to repair a hull damage, completely replenish fuel supply, and restock your ammunition. Take note that the
Mine, Soviet-made M24 Hind helicopters, yikes, armored jeeps, half-tracks, and armored assault choppers. Yo, let's head over to Nicholas and the letter of the week.
It's letter time, it's letter time. Just put on your cap, sit back and relax. Chill out, because you're a video maniac. This one comes to us, dear Nicholas Pickles. Hey, that's me. My name is Nadia Kemp, and I'm only 10 years old. Hey! My brother and I watch video in arcade all the time. Thanks for the tips. We especially like the ones for Mortal Kombat. My favorite host is Krista. Krista? And my brother likes Nick. Hey, all right. We live in Quebec, and we would like to be home players. I think I can do that for you. I think we can swing it. We'll put you in the big home player barrel. Thanks for writing in, Nadia. Because we read your letter on the air, we'll be sending you a copy of each of the games that we played on B&A today. They were kicking. You are Richard 2 packs of video games. They're in the mail. Congratulations. Keep it right here, because we're coming back with our weekly look at music and the winner of Super Battle Tank 2. Let the enemy fire. Look for the flashes of light and fire directly at those very flashes of light. Keep firing until the stronghold goes up into a pillar of smoke. That's it for today's Turbo Tips. If you live in the Toronto area or plan on coming into the big... That's the latest and greatest in games, tips, music, movies, and more. And that ain't all. Krista, tell them about our contest.
You like prizes? Well, we got them. You can win by...
If you would call if you had this Nomad phone. I want you to go wild, because it can be anyone from Elvis to Dash, and keep your fingers crossed. Now let's check in with the crew and see what's up.
I've got the Nintendo News Update featuring Zelda 3, plus the Nintendo tip for Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3.
And in movies, I've got a new one from Martin Short, Clifford, and in music, I've got tunage from 5440.
Nintendo is in the house and ready to go. First up, it's Fast Action on the Diamond, and Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Then we're out in space with Super Metroid. Both of your play on Super NES.
It's that time of year when ball players from around the league come together and play with the best of the best. I'm talking about Major League Baseball's All-Star Game. This year it's being held right here in our studios, Video and Arcade Top 10, playing Ken Griffey Jr.
He's back to try again in Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 for play on your Game Boy. Wario has got to travel around Kitchen Island looking for the statue of Princess Toadstool in order to collect a reward for its safe return. The first place Wario explores is Rice Beach. Now, this is designed to ease you into the game, so some of the enemies may seem a little tame, but believe me, the Rice Beach boss is big and mean. On level 1, you'd better keep an eye on the ground below you. That's right, the ledges that Wario must stand on fade in and out, so if he happens to be standing on that, when it disappears, it's adios Wario. So keep an eye out for the droppers as well. Droppers are little creatures that hug the underside of ledges. Watch out when you're standing underneath them, because they could fall on you at any time. And if you have the bull hat item when you run into these guys, jump and press down on the control pad as you land to stomp. This will make them fall from the ceiling and leave you in the clear. Good thing. At the end of the level, or at the end of level 1, you'll see a statue. Toss a coin at it by pressing up and B at the same time. Toss coins at all the statues, because some doors will open for you and others will save your game at the midpoint. Now, let's head back to more game action.
Pitcher. And speaking of tired pitchers, let's head over to Liza in the Pioneer Top 5.
The Pioneer Top 5 this week looks like this. At number 5, Moldiver Metamorphose. Number 4 is Tenchi Muyu Volume 4. At number 3, Addams Family Values. In second place, Wayne's World 2. And at number 1, Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 THX. If you'd like to pick up a couple of Laserdiscs courtesy of Pioneer, send in the correct answer to this question. In the movie Addams Family Values, who plays Morticia Addams? Get your answers in now. Pat Tran of Kitchener will get a pair of discs for knowing that River Phoenix starred in the movie Thing Called Love. Now, stick around. We're coming back with the winner.
New Super Game Boy from Nintendo. Play your Game Boy games on TV in living color. Combinations you choose, control, and change. All 350 Game Boy games, like new Donkey Kong, new Super Game Boy for SNES. It's a whole new way to play.
Some games and Super Game Boy sold separately. Tell me, who is the winner of Ken Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball?
All of our players were great, but we can only have one winner, and that is player number 4, Chris, and their studio partner, Derek. You, your home player, and your studio partner are all taking home the game Ken Griffey Baseball. Congratulations. But for coming out on top, we're going to head down to the top 10 bonus wall. Let's go.
All right, to win a prize today from the wall, all you have to do is reach...
Island of Colin in order to find the 7 instruments to wake the legendary windfish, and things are rough. Take a look at The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for play on your Game Boy. There are a bunch of different creatures and items that can help you out in the game. Look for the flying rooster to travel to places you won't be able to reach otherwise. In order to get the flying rooster, you'll need the level 2 power bracelet and the Mammoth's frog song. When you have these items, return to Maeve's village and use the power bracelet to push the weathercock stone to reveal a set of stairs. Go down these stairs and find a pile of bones, and when you see them, play Mammoth's frog song. When the bones hear this little jingle, they'll come to life in the form of a rooster. It's way cool. Now, grab onto the rooster and take off. Make sure to use the rooster all over the island while it's around, because it won't hang around for long, and once it's gone for good. After you've located the flying rooster, you can use it to collect all of the items in the rafting area. Rent the raft and take it to the second waterfall. Drop down the left side of the falls and switch to the map screen. If you time it right, when you return to the game, your raft will fall 2 screens and onto an island. Use the flippers to walk into the water and swim around, and if you want to, pick up any of the items that are floating above the water. Pick up the rooster and fly over them. If you move at least 2 screens away, all the items will return to the first screen again. And you can keep going back to pick up these items until everything is full. If you want to win at this game, make sure to explore all areas and talk to everyone that you see walking around the screen. You never know when a tip will pan out for you. Okay, that's a lot of valuable info.
If 3-peat this year, I guarantee it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Nick.
Sure.
That's part of the fun of baseball, so you never know what's going to happen.
All right, in Ken Griffey Baseball, you've the choice of 4 modes of play. Exhibition All-Star, World Series, or Season Play.
To practice your moves, I'd start out in the exhibition game mode. This lets you play any 2 teams against one another, but nothing with pride on the outcome.
All right, now make sure to use it. Test your skill against a computer or friend and try to blow them out of the water.
That's what I like, Nick, a healthy, competitive
That's
attitude.
right, get 'em!
You're going to love the All-Star game.
It kicks. The All-Star game is divided into 2 modes, the All-Star Classic and, my favorite, the Home Run Derby.
In the Home Run Derby, you'll be going up against the boss. Griffey Jr. challenges you to a power-hitting contest.
Swinging and good luck in Home Run Derby.
The All-Star Classic is just like the real thing. A collection of top players from the American and National Leagues go head-to-head in an exhibition match.
Competition is fierce, so you better be ready for it. Get out there and win.
The World Series mode is a best-of-7 game series that can be played by 1 or 2 people. You can make it a clean sweep or battle it out to the very end. Just make sure you're the one who wins the 4 games.
All right, now when you choose to check out season play, you've got a couple of options facing you. You can play in the season of 26-78 or the traditional 162 game schedule.
You've also got the option of playing in a division of 4 teams or a division of 6 teams. It's all up to you. The computer automatically saves your progress after each game. Now, let's head over to Liza and today's Nintendo Tip.
The best puzzle game of all time has got a new look and a couple of new twists to kickstart it into the 90s. Take a look at Tetris 2 for play on your NES. Things are a little bit different this time around. You still have to match different blocks, but this time you've got to do it by color instead of shape. The object of the game is to match up blocks of the same color to make them vanish from the screen. If you make a couple of errors and the blocks fill up the screen, you lose and you'll need to start from scratch. The game starts off at a reasonable speed, but just when things are looking good for you, the action heats up and blocks of all different colors and shapes will come down on your noggin. Always look to the top of the screen to see what's coming down on your head, and don't relax for a second. Make sure to plan ahead. If you play your cards right, you'll be able to match more than one line of colors at a time and wipe the screen clean pronto. Now, let's say you've got a stack of yellow blocks beside a stack of red blocks. If you're lucky, the next shape coming down will have blocks in both of those colors. Make sure to maneuver the shape into the right position, then drop it onto the two lines, and presto, they'll both disappear in one shot. Basically, the secret to success in this game is to plan ahead and not get rattled. If you stay calm, cool, and collected, you'll kick butt. Now, it's time to head back to more game action.
The controllers and, of course, heavy hitters. Now, when you're at bat, you've got to know which pitches to go for and which ones to let go by, so you got to pay attention, and you'll get the hang of it.
Just swing your bat at top speed, wait for the right pitch, and then press the Y button. You'll smack it way out of the park if you're lucky.
Sometimes it's more important to get the guy on base home rather than to get on base yourself. Now, when you found yourself in that situation, I'd go for the good old trusty buntorama.
And to perform a bunt, just steady yourself, press the X button, and run flat out. It may take a couple of tries to get this move down, but it's worth it.
All right, now to get a jump on the action, it's a good idea to lead off the base. Press the A button and pay attention. All you have
Base.
Big time. To steal a base, press the A button and take off. Running! You're taking a chance when you do this, but if you're successful, you're one step closer to home plate and another score run in.
If things look good and they are going to go your way, you might want to try running back to the previous base. Just press the B button and hope that you get back before it's too late.
Now, defensively, your pitch has got to be in good shape or you'll bite the dust against a strong offensive team.
To pitch the ball, press the Y button, and to perform a pickoff attempt, press the B button and hope for the best.
To make different styles of pitches, use the control pad. Press down for a fast pitch, right or left to throw a curveball, and to perform the changeup, press up on the control pad.
Try to vary your moves so the opposing team doesn't get too comfortable with your regular pitches. Now, let's head over to Liza and the Pioneer Top 5.
The Pioneer Top 5 this week looks like this. At number 5, Barbarella Widescreen. Number 4 is Glengarry Glen Ross Special Edition. At number 3, Flesh and Bone. In second place, War of the Worlds widescreen version. And at number 1, T2 Special Edition. If you'd like to pick up a couple of Laserdiscs courtesy of Pioneer, send in the correct answer to this question. What's the name of the famous actress that stars in Barbarella? Now, I'll give you a clue. She's married to a media tycoon who controls a Major League Baseball team. Who could it be? Get your answers in now. Davis Bartlett of Burlington will get a set of discs for knowing that Moldiver and Tenchi Muyi ball. Everyone played really well, but we can only have one winner, and that is player number 4, Natalie, and their studio partner, Elham. You, your home player, and your studio partner are all taking home the Ken's game. Ken Greffy Jr. Mate Ball. Way to go. Now, for coming out on top, we're going down to the top 10 bonus wall. Let's go.
To win a prize today from the wall, all you have to do is reach in our prize can. The number in the can will match the prize on the wall. Simple as that. Pick out this red bonus ball. You're going home with anything you want. Let me put it in. Mix it around. All right, Natalie, go for it. It is the red bonus ball. Krista, I don't even think I have to go over you. You get to take anything you want. You got your eyes on anything? The bike. The bike. There it is. Back to you, Krista.
Right on. You win an amazing Rally Junior mountain bike.
Good stuff, Natalie. Nobody's ever pulled out this red bonus ball before. Congratulations for being today's round 1 winner. Nice job.
And thanks to all today's contestants for coming out and playing the game today. You guys are great. Now let's head over to Liza and the Nintendo News Update.
This guy just doesn't have any luck with castles. Wario is still trying to get one of his very own, and it's up to you to help him. Take a look at Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 for play on your Game Boy. The brown sugar pirates have snatched the golden statue of Princess Toadstool, and Wario wants to get it back. If he's successful, he'll be able to use the reward money to build his own castle and leave Mario alone. Make sure to collect coins wherever you see them. Not only will you be rewarded with an extra life, but you'll be able to use them to advance in the game. In order to exit from one level to the next, you'll need 10 coins in your possession to open the door. If you don't have the coins, you won't be going anywhere at all. If you find yourself in this situation, just go back through the level and search for a few more coins. But I gotta say, it's better to have enough coins when you get through in the first place, because when you go back through the level, you waste time, and you have to defeat more enemies as you search for the cash. No good at all. You should also look for the treasures found throughout the game. You don't need to have them in order to finish the screen, but they carry a very high coin value. There are 5 different endings to the game, depending on how wealthy Wario is when he finishes his quest. To be rewarded with the largest castle at the end of the game, you should concentrate on collecting as many treasures as you can. Wario will have to go head-to-head with a whole mess of different big bosses. Prepare to meet up with characters like the Spiked Koopa, the Raging Bull, the Helmet Penguin, and the Evil Head. The main thing to remember when dealing with these guys is to remain calm and look for their weak spots. Once you figure them out, plan your course of attack around them. Now, let's head back to more game action.
There's a Metroid menace out there, and it's up to you to stop it from taking over the Galactic Federation. Introducing from Nintendo, it's Super Metroid for play on your Super NES. You are the bounty hunters, Samus Aran, and the Galactic Federation has given you the dangerous task of eliminating the space pirates and destroying the Metroids. Good luck.
And last but not least, this is David. His home player is Tyler Hetches. Couple of dubs.
All right, the winner will be the person that gets the farthest in the game. If two people are on the same level, then we'll be playing for points. Gamers, turn around, pick up your controllers, and start fighting. Krista, what are they playing for?
All of our contestants will receive a Video and Arcade Top 10 t-shirt from Backstage Pass. The runner-up will take home the Power Plug from Tyco. The winner, the home player, and the studio partner will each take home a copy of Super Metroid for play on your Super NES. Plus, the winning game player will also leave the studio with a totally fantastic In-the-Globe watch from Timex. Way to go. Now, let's head over to game action.
Things are kind of spooky out in space. It's dark. It's very dark. On a survey mission on the planet SR388, the Galactic Federation discovered the Metroids.
These creatures engulf other living beings and rob them of their power. Even worse, these things keep dividing and multiplying every time you turn around.
All right, the crew rounded up a couple of these crazy creatures, and we're taking them back to the headquarters when tragedy struck.
Ain't that the truth? A band of space pirates from the planet Zebes ambushed the crew and took the Metroids up for their own evil purposes. Now there is a Metroid force, and things are looking scary for the Federation.
Luckily, Samus Aran is around, and she's rough and tough and hopefully unstoppable. She's got to fly to planet SR388 and eliminate the Metroid forces before it's too late.
Well, Nick, a funny thing happened on the way to the planet.
Good job.
Samus discovered that the Metroid could benefit humankind and make a long story short, Samus returned to the Federation with the only living thing left of the Metroid, a larvae that could be put to good use.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Unfortunately, the Sebesian space pirates and their leader, Ridley, snatched the larva and brought it back to the planet Zebes. Now it's up to Samus to get it back. Woo! How's that for a plot twist?
Samus is a great warrior, and you can make her feel even stronger by collecting the special items scattered throughout the planet.
All right, now definitely you got to do that. Look for the missile tanks, the super missile tanks, and the power bomb.
Use the power bombs when you're in serious trouble. One blast of this powerful weapon will clear the screen of all enemies trying to put a stop to Samus.
All right, now another item you should look for is the grappling beam. You can use this beam to grab onto special blocks and swing into open areas because it allows you to see hidden passages, and that's a bonus. All right, let's head over to this week's Oxy Music Review.
You know, they say their music is R&B with a jazzy attitude and a hip-hop flavor. Everybody else just says they're good. Renee Neuville.
Okay, let's get down to business. You've got a tough battle on your hands, so you better use all the power you've got and don't stand a chance.
Now, luckily, when you manage to destroy an enemy creature, they usually leave behind missiles or energy balls.
Very important items to pick up.
Gives Samus 99 units of energy.
If your tanks are running a little low, make sure to replenish it by tapping into the energy charge unit.
Oh yeah, you can also grab energy from the reserve tanks, and you'll be able to collect these throughout the game.
Another very important set of items are the beam items. At the top of the game, Samus is equipped with a normal beam.
Now, this is a powerful item, but believe me, you can do better. You'll be able to increase Samus's power by collecting new beams as you advance through the game.
Don't forget, some beams can actually be combined with other beams for even more power and diversity.
Look for the charge item. It allows you to charge your beam and send out a super powerful blast. Ouch, that's going to hurt somebody.
Another good beam to pick up is the ice beam. This will freeze enemies for a short time when they're in your way. Once you've stuck them, get the platforms out of a jam.
All right, now I like the Spazer beam because it looks like it's got a 3-beam attack that allows you to hit objects at a wider range. So when you're facing a ton of enemies, let that baby rip.
Samus has a couple of outfits that help her defeat her enemies. The Various suit cuts the damage from enemy attacks in half and allows you to explore the high-temperature E-zones.
All right, you can also put to use these gravity suit that she's got. The suit reduces the damage from enemy attacks, and it allows you to move freely in the water-filled areas.
Samus has also got a couple of different pairs of boots she can use to stomp all over her enemies and triumph. Use the high jump boots, the space boots, and the speed booster boots to give your game an extra kick to victory. Let's head over to Nicholas and the letter of the week.
Oh yeah, Video Arcade once again slaughtered flooded in the mailroom with lots and lots of letters, and this one comes to us from Julie. And Julie writes, Dear Video and Arcade, Top 10, my name is Julie. I'm 11 years old. I live in Regina. I watch your show every time it's on. It's my favorite show. All right, my favorite Super Nintendo game is Mortal Kombat, and I'll give you some moves, and this will help you to get to Reptile. And here they are. How to get to Reptile. All you have to do is do all the finishing moves, and when you get to the pit, you have to get double a phallus. And when you do that finishing move, when it says, you have found me, then you get to the bottom of the pit. Thank you so much for writing in, Julie. Because we read your letter on the air, I'll be sending you a copy of each of the games we played on today's show. Good catch, girl. One for each game. All right, hey, don't go anywhere, because we're coming back with the winner of Super Metroid from Nintendo. Come join us here in studio for a chance to win some awesome prizes. You can be a contestant on the show. Call us at area code 416-203-3952. Call us now to reserve a seat. Now over to Liza.
The V&A Top 3 is coming down like this. At number 3, Claymates. At number 2, NBA Jam. And in first place, Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Now, if you'd like to get in on our draw for a video game, write in with the correct answer to this question. In the game Wario Land, how many coins do you need to get an extra life? Now, I know you guys have the answer to this one, so send your answers in quick. Jim Smith of Timmins will get a game for knowing that in the game Super Mario Land 3, you can defeat Bowser if you're able to make him jump until he crashes through the floor. Now, let's head over to Rob in the Flick Pick of the Week.
Emilio Estevez is back in D2, the Mighty Ducks. This time, Coach Bombay moves to Los Angeles to head the Goodwill game. Now, his team of misfits follow along and leave a trail of chaos and comedy in their wake. Will the coach go pro, or will he stick with the Ducks? Check it out.
Iceland trying to pad their lead here in the second period. Move around at number 74, spins around. He's right in the slot. He shoots and a save by Goldberg. Kenny Wu picks it up behind the Team USA net. Wu, the former Olympic skater, weaves his way up to center ice. He's going to try and split the Iceland defense. Get in!
Pretty cool, huh?
Fulton back to Kenny Wu. He shoots. He scores!
If you'd like to win a Rogers gift certificate, good for 10 free movie or video game, knowing that Luke Perry was in the flick Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Back to Nick.
Krista, I can't take it anymore. Tell me, who is the winner of Super Metroid from Nintendo?
All of our players were great, but we can only have one winner, and that is player number 1, Chris, and their studio partner, Daniel. Way to go, champ. You and your home player and studio partner are all taking home the game Super Metroid. Also, for finishing first, we're going to go down to the top 10 bonus wall. Let's go.
All right, to win a prize today from the top 10 bonus wall, all you have to do is reach in our prize can. The number in the can will match a number on the wall. It's as simple as that. Now, if you pull out this red bonus ball, taking home anything you want. All right, put your blindfold on. I'll put the bonus ball in, mix them around. Go for it. Wait a sec. That's my dinner. Hang on, try again. Taking my dinner like that, I don't know. It's number 6. Krista, what's he taking home?
You're taking home 2 great movies, courtesy of J.L. Bowerbank and Associates.
Excellent. 2 movies, buddy. Good going, Chris. Back to you, Krista.
As well, thanks to all our players for coming down to the studio today. You guys were great.
All right, if you'd like to become a home player and win great prizes, write us a letter and send it in to Video and Arcade Top 10. It's as easy as that. Send it Video and Arcade Top 10 care of home players. 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1V2. And remember, whether you're hitting a homer or zipping through space, you got to play the game.
Nintendo, hot game action. Now you're playing with power, superpower. Night Watch works all night to unclog pores and help prevent pimples. Oxecute your pimples with Oxy Night Watch. For the best in laser home theater and the most incredible new movies, it pioneered the art of entertainment. Some of the clothes worn by the hosts of Video and Arcade Top 10 have been provided by Backstage Pass, with boutiques located at select base stores across the country.
Today, join a roaring crowd with Team Spirit, cheering that guy with a kiss that don't miss. Johnny B. Bad puckers up for It's Alive today at 3 on YTV.
Video and Arcade Top 10 is made by REO, the Robert S. Reorganization.